Welcome to this lesson. We're going to have a new word list. A word list, I call it classroom. You could call it office. So I'm trying to cover as many words possible, things, objects in your immediate environment. We're going to go through this list a couple of times. The whole purpose at the end of this lesson, of the video, you're going to know all these words, you know what they mean and how to say them. And you will have practiced the pronunciation so you're able to say them correctly. And you will have started to practice them to remember them as well. There will be more exercises in the following video for you to actually use it in sentences. But this is a good first step. And after the video, there are a couple of steps that I have written up to you for you here on how to use this video. Make use of this video. You will learn just perfectly if you take small steps at a time, but you practice everything that you get. And when I tell you to repeat after me, please speak out loudly and proudly. So the first step, write down those words in your notebook or however you chose to take notes. And if German is not your native language, then write the translation right next to the English word. Die Tür. Door. Die Lampe. Lamp. Die Pflanze. Plant. Die Decke. Ceiling. Das Fenster. Window. Das Bild. Picture. Der Tisch. Table. Der Sessel. Chair. Der Stuhl. Chair. So the reason why we have two times, basically two words for the same object here, der Sessel und der Stuhl, is there is a language difference between Austrian German and German German. So overall, we speak the same language. It's maybe best comparable a little bit to American and English German. They have a little different accents, and then in some contexts, there is different words that are usual. As a general rule, you could say every Austrian will normally understand German German. However, we will use sometimes different words. So for chair, a normal chair that we sit on, that I'm sitting on now, in Austria, we will say Sessel. I will tell you more about Austrian and German German at some point, just so you're not confused. Sometimes you learn two different words. Computer. Computer. Das Telefon. Telephone. Das Mobiltelefon. Mobile phone. Das Handy. Mobile phone. Der Vorhang. Curtain. Der Boden. Floor. Der Kuli. Ballpoint. Der Stift. Pen. Der Bleistift. Pencil. Das Regal. Shelves. Das Zimmer. Room. Das Klassenzimmer. Classroom. Das Büro. Office. Das Buch. Book. Das Wörterbuch. Dictionary. Der Papierkorb. Wastepaper basket. Der Bildschirm. Screen. Das Tablet. Tablet. So, as the next step, I'm going to say each of the German words twice for you to repeat. So I'll just say it and you say it after me, loudly and proudly. Die Tür. Die Tür. Die Lampe. Die Lampe. Die Pflanze. Die Pflanze. Die Decke. Die Decke. Das Fenster. Das Fenster. Das Bild. Das Bild. Der Tisch. Der Tisch. Der Sessel. Der Sessel. Der Stuhl. Der Stuhl. Der Computer. Der Computer. Das Telefon. Das Telefon. Das Mobiltelefon. Das Mobiltelefon. Das Handy. Das Handy. Der Vorhang. Der Vorhang. Der Boden. Der Boden. Der Kuli. Der Kuli. Der Stift. Der Stift. Der Bleistift. Der Bleistift. Das Regal. Das Regal. Das Zimmer. Das Zimmer. Das Klassenzimmer. Das Klassenzimmer. Das Büro. Das Büro. Das Buch. Das Buch. Das Wörterbuch. Das Wörterbuch. Der Papierkorb. Der Papierkorb. Der Bildschirm. Der Bildschirm. Das Tablet. Das Tablet. Okay, before we go on to the next step, quick note. I'm sure you have noticed that there are like 3 words that actually look English. Maybe you just thought 2 of them were English, the computer, tablet, but also handy. So before I go into handy, it is very usual to just take English words, particularly in the area of technology or computers or anything modern, so to say. And handy, however, seems to be a misunderstanding. So, as far as I know, it comes from the English word handy, meaning something that is practical, that it's good to have around, that is convenient, you could say. However, many people in Austria or Germany, many German speaking people, unless their English is really good, will not know that this is not actually an English word. Or it is an English word, but it doesn't, like mobile phone does not mean handy in English. So I don't know how it came about. Obviously, somebody thought a mobile phone was handy. So we come to the next step, and the next step is I'm going to say each of the German words, and I want you in the break after that, I want you to say the English word. So I'm going to say die Tür, and I want you to say door. You can just read if you don't remember it. You just read the translation. However, I want you to repeat that step until you can do it without actually reading all the translations. I want you to continue until you can do it. If it is hard or if it takes more than 2-3 times going through this step, just go back and repeat the first and the second step and then come back to this. You will see it is not as long as you maybe think. And whenever we practice something, practice it until that one step is really good and then go to the next one. Die Tür. Die Lampe. Die Pflanze. Die Decke. Das Fenster. Das Bild. Der Tisch. Der Sessel. Der Stuhl. Der Computer. Das Telefon. Das Mobiltelefon. Das Handy. Der Vorhang. Der Boden. Der Kuli. Der Stift. Der Bleistift. Das Regal. Das Zimmer. Das Klassenzimmer. Das Büro. Das Buch. Das Wörterbuch. Der Papierkorb. Der Bildschirm. Das Tablet. All right, last step. I'm going to say the English words now, and now I want you to say, after I say an English word, I want you to say in the break the German word. And again, repeat this step a couple of times over if necessary until you can do it without looking at it. Door. Lamp. Plant. Ceiling. Window. Picture. Table. Chair. Chair. Computer. Telephone. mobile phone, mobile phone. Curtain, floor, ballpoint, pen, pencil, shelves, room, classroom, office, book, dictionary, waste paper basket, screen, tablet. Okay, so we're at the end of the video. Before I say goodbye, you have this file to download if you want to, and you will also find these steps in your lesson. So have fun with the video, watch it several times, and see you in the next lesson.